Okay, now moving to our Proton Iriz R3 limited edition model, which is also my favorite limited edition model amongst these four models right here. So for the Proton Iriz R3 limited edition, it's based on the Proton Iriz Premium edition with some R3 treatments. So this Proton Iriz R3 limited edition is only limited in 500 units. So the prices of this Proton Iriz R3 limited edition is 53,700 ringgit Malaysia. Okay, for the engine, nothing much has changed over the normal Proton Iriz model. It is the same 1.6 liter naturally aspirated VVT engine which produces 109 horsepower and 150 Newton meters of torque, and is paired with a CVT Automatic gearbox. Okay, now let's show you the exterior and see what this Iriz R3 limited edition has to offer. So for the front, nothing much has changed over the normal Proton Iriz Premium, just that for this part right here, in the normal Iriz is finished in chrome, but for the R3 limited edition treatment, it is finished with a combination of yellow and black. And the black color for Proton is only exclusive to the government usage, but exclusive to the limited edition, this 4 model is offered with a black color choice. And this grill right here, as you can see, you get the infinite width design, which is Proton's newest design language. And for the headlights, it's the same as the Proton Persona. It's finished a halogen reflector, but you get the pretty nice Proton wordings. So down here you get the high quality LED daytime running light together with the front parking sensors. And you get the R3 body kits down here together with the yellow lining, which makes the car look more sportier. And you get the R3 sticker right here for the front windshield. So down here, this is what I like about the Proton Iriz R3 limited edition amongst all the Proton limited edition models right here, because it offers with a different rim design as compared to the normal Iriz model. It is finished in 16-inch with combination of chrome for the outer ring as well as some dark grey finishing. And this rim reminds me of the Proton Satriano CPS, which is introduced back in the years. And the tire size are 185, 55, 16-inch. So the tire size is one size bigger compared to the normal Iriz 15-inch. The R3 limited edition is finished in a 16-inch rim. So this 83 R3 decal represents the Proton Iriz R3 track car in the Sepang 1000 km race. And the Iriz has won the champion in the race. And like the Proton Saga R3 limited edition, the side mirrors is painted with yellow, and the side skirt as well is painted with these yellow stripes. And the R3 champion team sticker. And for the rear, you still get this R3 sticker right here for the rear windshield, and this R3 sticker for the spoiler. To me, this looks much better because they put at the side. So reminds people that you are driving a different Iriz compared to the normal ones. And same like the Proton Saga R3 limited edition, you get the limited edition badge as well as the R3 badge. And the Proton wording is finished in chrome. And down here is finished in yellow linings. You get some side vents right here which are not functional, is for aesthetic stuff. You get reverse sensors. And overall for the rear, looks pretty sporty with this black color scheme and this 16-inch rim. So overall, I think amongst all these 4 Proton's limited edition model, this is the most sportiest one. So now let's check out the interior. So you get keyless entry for the driver's side door only. So the interior special for the R3 limited edition. For the normal Iris, at the middle part right here you get the Martini inspired stripe, but for the R3 limited edition it's strictly full leather seat with this R3 limited edition printed on the seats, as well as this yellow stitching. You get manual seats control, and this is the door cuts. So this door cuts right here is wrapped in rather hard leather wrap. It's a pretty thin leather wrap, and to me I have no complaints, but it would be nice when they make a yellow stitching across this leather wrap. So now let's step inside the car. High quality doors, pretty solid door as well. I pretty like it. So at the first glance you can see there's a lot of yellow lining going around in the car, because this is the color combination of the R3 limited edition. So first you see the steering wheel. It's wrapped in leather together with the yellow stitching. Secondly is the meter. Yellow rings together with the multi-information display at the middle. You get a push start ignition. Down here is a storage space to store your stuff, your mirror controls and your side mirror foldings. And the Proton Iriz R3 limited edition right here, same like the Proton Persona, does not come with the high Proton system. You get a pretty normal mode setting. If it's a high Proton system, they will have one voice command feature printed right here. But this Proton Iriz does not come with it. But it still comes with a 7-inch GKUI system. But it does not support Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. It only supports the Bluetooth and phone mirroring. So enough talk, so let's continue our interior tour. So you get this pretty nice yellow linings for the steering controls. Center layout, nothing much has changed. Instead, this part is wrapped in gloss black materials. And this part right here is not wrapped in the yellow lining as the Proton Saga R3 limited edition. Instead, you get the chrome finishing. So right here you get your central locking, front parking sensors, hazard light switch, traction control off. For the clamp controls, you get the yellow linings across the aircon knob, and the quality is rather decent because this is made out of plastic. But to me it's totally fine because I prefer the manual clamp controls over the touchscreen ones because it may distract the driver. Then we get some storage space, 12-volt socket, USB port. And this is the CVT gearbox of the Proton Iriz R3 limited edition. You get the same Proton X70 CBU inspired gear knob with this gloss black finishing, and this leather pouch right here is wrapped in yellow stitching. This part is wrapped in gloss black. And you get a metal handbrake, 2 cup holders, 2 USB ports, and 1 cup holders. And as I mentioned in the Proton Saga R3 limited edition, you get the exclusive R3 limited edition floor mats together with the yellow bezels. So the interior is quite sporty, and the roof lining is finished in full black. And your dimming light is right here. This is your frameless rear view mirror. It looks pretty high quality, and you get a sun visor together with ventilating mirror for both sides. And for the Iriz R3 limited edition, it does come with 6 airbags, ABS, EBD, electronic stability control, traction control, hill start assist. So it's considered a complete safety feature in the Proton Iriz. Aircon vents also finished in the yellow linings. And now let's check out the back seats of the Proton Iriz. So the rear door opening are quite wide, so you get inside and out of the car. It's pretty easy. And this is one thing that Proton Iriz cannot beat Myvi is the rear space, because the compact size of the Proton Iriz. So the rear space of the Proton Iriz is rather okay in my opinion. You still can sit pretty comfortable by slotting your feet underneath the front driver's seat. 2 seats pockets. And does not come with any rear aircon vents, but it's totally fine. This part is wrapped in leather, door handle finish in dark grey, and for the rear you get 3 individual headrests which are adjustable, and the middle passenger seatbelt is mounted at the roof. It's a 3-point seatbelt, so it's a good feature, and it does come with the isofix child seat for the outer 2 seats. And as for the rear, the seat bench is like the Proton Persona, is full length, so it supports my whole thigh, because this part right here is extended out together with some yellow stitching to signify this is the R3 limited edition treatment. And you can fold down the rear seats by 60/40 by pressing these buttons for each side of the outer seats. So enough for that, let's get to the boot space. So we get the electronic latch underneath here. So for the boot space, you cannot compare the Iriz to the Myvi because of the compact size of the Iriz. So it's totally fine to put a child stroller and some luggage. And down here you get a space saver spare tire. And the cover right here is attached to the boot, so when you open the boot, this cover right here will also goes up to give you the easy access to the boot. So yeah, this is all about the Proton Iriz R3 limited edition, which to me is the best amongst these 4 models of the Proton limited edition model. So if you have any comments regarding to this 4 Proton limited edition model, you can comment down below and let me know. And once again, special thanks to Proton Edar Senawang 4S for letting me feature this 4 Proton limited edition vehicle. And I've covered these 4 models right here, you can check that out. So this ends my walkaround video of this 2021 Proton Iriz R3 limited edition. So be sure to subscribe, like and share my videos if you like my walkaround series. I'll see you in my next video. Cheers.